All right, ladies and gentlemen, how's everyone doing today? Oh my gosh, there's a lot in my ear. There's a reason. It's because of the scenery. The sounds are fantastic on this, so I'll explain what's going on in a second about that. All right, perfect. So how's everyone going? How's everyone doing today on an amazing Wednesday? What's new, chat? How's everyone doing? Today we are flying from Washington D.C. or Reagan Airport, and we are flying into Atlanta once again. I know I'm repeating Atlanta so many times, but I love Atlanta. It's such a good airport, and I find it to be a simple airport to land at too. Today we are flying in the Delta Airlines Fenix A320, a real-world ops that they do from D.C. to Atlanta, and I'm using the exact aircraft, the exact gate, which I believe is gate 17 or something very close to that. And we're going to be doing VATSIM for our ATC. So without further ado, let's get started. Let me just pull up the chat for the short stream. Hang on a second. What's going on today, everyone? How's everyone doing today? All right. Go ahead and get the aircraft started. It is loud. So, I will say, everyone, we are flying in the Drizzy scenery, or the Duetski design. It's a very good scenery, and the reason why I say it's loud in my ear is because the sound pack in the scenery is insane. I mean, listen to this. This is just incredible. So, you can see that the scenery itself does come in real life textures and come with real life stuff. So the architecture and everything. Love it. All right, let's go ahead and tune on to the VATSIM radio. First of all, we will get our information inserted into VATSIM, which we already did. Our communication tower today is 119.100, so we'll go ahead and tune that into. Just get that ready to go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We'll get some altimeter information here into DC, so let me go ahead and grab, before we do, I do want to, okay, our VHF is on, that's good. Cabin we can turn on all the way. Cool, this is all looking good. For a couple things here, we need to turn our transponder on. Communication's pretty important. TA, above the average, very good. I'm gonna go to windy.com and find our standard pressure in DC today. I have found a new way to track altimeter information. So our altimeter today in DC is 30.22, so we'll go ahead and put that into our QNH. You can hear the real life stuff going on here. Go ahead and switch to switches. Awesome. Chat, what's going on? Bear Airways, how are you doing today? What's going on with you? You having a good day? Alright. We'll go ahead and tap our flight plan. We're going to be going to our MEDAR. Let's go to ground services, or sorry, mass and balance. And I'm going to go to load aircraft. And we're going to press GSX boarding and refueling. Let it do its thing automatically. Alright. Yeah, let it do its thing. Ground services will be on. We'll be getting ready to go here in a moment. Awesome. This is looking good so far. Our SID, according to our SID standard instrument departure, we're going to be climbing to 5,000 for our departure. That sounds about right. So according to our chart box information, I'm going to go ahead and start communicating with the VATSIM tower. I will also get our sim brief ready to go. So sim brief, chart box. Okay. Good evening, Delta 850 requesting IFR clearance from Washington D.C. to Atlanta.
850 Washington Tower, descent your PDC.
We'll look at the PDC, Delta 850, thank you so much. That's probably...
American 1177, spot 1 right taxi. American 1177, runway 1 taxi by Juliet, cross runway 22 at Juliet.
Let me go ahead and turn the sound a little bit. I remember...
Runway 1 via Juliet, cross runway 22 at Juliet, American 1177.
Awesome. If they say, well, we probably have to wait for pushback clearance. If not, we'll just have to wait for them, or they'll probably give us taxi on discretion today. All right, Southwest is providing us with their services today. That's interesting. So, I'm going to be going to Disney this weekend. I won't be around for Saturday and Sunday, but I'm doing flights today and tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing a 2-hour and 10-minute flight from O'Hare to Denver in the United Airlines 777, so I'm very excited for that. So that's basically what's going to be happening today. Grab our flight info. and initialize the data required. Awesome. Let's go to our flight plan. Oh, we need to go to the init page. Grab our init requests. Cost index, I believe today from our flight plan stated U flight plan. All right, we're fueling up now. We're going to be going cruising index 21, or cost index 21 today. Flight number DAL 850 for real world. Cruising 360 today. Awesome. So let's go from DCA, departing runway 1 today. Boeing 747 fan, what's up? What's up, man? How are you doing? We're gonna go clutch 3, and I think it was Flask, right? Yes, clutch 3, Flask, and Aussie 1. Transitions Flask today. Let's go insert. Our destination in Atlanta today is going to be runway 26 right, which we landed on the other day ago on Saturday. 26 right. ILS 26 right. And the Aussie 1 star today. And our transition will be Flask, I believe. Let's see if that doesn't double up our flights. So I'll make sure. Let's go ahead and verify our plan today. So we're going to be climbing up to 5,000 for our departure. And then we'll be climbing up to 360 today. That will be our SID. For those of you that don't know what a SID is, a standard instrument departure is what it means.
Sorry, American 1137 wind 017
It means that it's a group of waypoints that lead to the main flight route of the flight. Okay? Alright, looks good to me. It's pretty straightforward. And we'll just wait for our information to align. So, is everyone doing good today? Let's check our chat again. Chat, what's going on? Oh yeah, 747 fan. Yeah, like I said, I won't be here for Saturday and Sunday. However, I will be here today and tomorrow. And I'll be doing a flight maybe early next week, and I'll get that figured out. Maybe next Wednesday will be our next time we fly. So we're just getting the aircraft ready, fueled up, ready to go. So expect that. We'll be checking out our VATSIM. We need to squawk as well. So squawk code 3561. 3561. Identify. Awesome.
Roger, check.
Calling 5.
You all can hear the VATSIM
American
chat.
1177, switching to change boost. American 11772.
Oh, American just departed.
American 4371. Tower, American 4371, good evening. We are next to Catherine, RNAV 33.
American 4371, Washington Tower, did you say 33?
Affirmative 33, American 4371.
American 4371, wind 0107, runway 33 to LA.
33 clear to land, American 4371.
Wait, is there an airplane coming in on runway 33? Airplane systems are loading very good. Very, very, very good. Sweet. Alright. So, I will be going to Disney, like I said. The Super Bowl is happening on Sunday. Is anyone rooting for Seattle or New England? Does anyone have any preference? Maybe turn on some of our lights.
Tower Lindbergh 4180 with X-ray, ready for push on the Gila.
180, Washington Tower, push step crew, face south on Kilo.
Alright, so we will be
push
requesting
crew
our
face
pushback.
south on Kilo, number 4180.
We'll also go ahead. Boarding requested. Awesome. I mean, I will say, everyone, the Fenix does such an excellent job getting GSX optimized. I will also check on our VATSIM radar, see if there's anyone planning to arrive in DC. But I can't wait to do this flight today. There is two coming into DC right now. There you go. Got some DCA action going on today. This is going to be fantastic. Hatch pushback tug now? Yes. Well, I can't wait to take off out of DC today. We're going to be taking off at nighttime. And this is going to be the first time in the Fenix where I do the clutch transit, the clutch SID. So I've done it at daytime, and in fact, I'll tell you all, I did a Southwest Airlines flight on Sunday right after our live stream, after we landed in Rovaniemi, and we did something really fun. We did a flight from DC to Atlanta in Southwest Airlines, iFly Max. I got 180 in Atlanta, which is pretty good. A little bit better than what we had in Rovaniemi. But still, I think I had a decent landing in Atlanta. A bit off center because of the winds, but I mean, I did okay controlling it. So we're just getting the Fenix ready. Everything's going to be boarding here soon. We will also go ahead right now, boarding passengers now. I'm going to go ahead and request our water services, and our lavatory services. See if those things work.
American 4646, Washington Tower, wind 0107,
Got two
runway
in final,
33,
so
clear land number 2.
You can see them way off in the
Search land
distance.
for tree number 2, American 4646. Tower number 4180, ready for taxi.
Number 4180, runway 1, taxi by Foxtrot, Juliet, crossing runway 22 at Juliet.
Alright, Foxtrot, Juliet, crossing 22 at Juliet, number 4180.
Just getting all of our info ready to go. Let me check our V-pilot information here. Hang on. We're going to be, okay, DCA Atlanta, DCA Clutch 3, Flask Aussie 1 Atlanta, 360 for our altitude, cruising altitude today, 3561 for our squawk, cleared Clutch 3, departure Flask transition, climb via SID, expect 360, 10 minutes after departure, departure frequency 122.8, so that'd be Unicom, for push. But I think Tower just cleared someone, so we'll go ahead and request, just in case. Oh, I think this airplane's coming in for runway 33. Okay. So there you go. See if anyone's looking to depart right now. There is a CRJ taxiing to runway 1. There it is. There is that airplane on runway 33. Let's see how they do. It's a very hard runway to land on, so I'm curious to see how they're doing or how it's gonna go. All right.
Number 4180, runway 1 can line up runway traffic, blue lane runway 33.
Ooh, they may have overstepped it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think that was not.
If you can make this quick, I can get you a SFM. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, ready to go, 4180.
Number 4180, no delay, 10107, runway 1 clear for takeoff. Traffic is on a 2-mile left base, runway 33.
Alright, no delay, clear for takeoff, number 4180.
American 4646, traffic departs runway 1 prior to arrival.
Traffic inside, American 4646.
American 4371, taxi by November, Kilo to parking.
November, Kilo to parking, thank you, sorry, American 4371.
Having them land runway 33, that's insane. Alright, the CRJ is about to take off, so how are we doing with our boarding today? So far, massive melons. Got a few packs boarded, so that's good. 171 planned passengers today. Very good. We'll go ahead and get our seatbelts ready to go. Sorry. Just doing some plane spotting. We might have a tower coming out of DC, so that's going to be fun.
180, frequency change approved.
Departure number 4180, we'll see you.
Hard to tell where the ground is. Jeez. Looks really... It looks like they really floated it. It's not an easy runway to land on anyway, so... Yeah, that's pretty hard. So yeah.
Alright, 4646, taxi by November, Kilo to parking.
November, Kilo to parking, American 4646.
Chat, what's up? Chat. What's going on? Folks, I'll be AFK for 1 minute, so then I will be back and ready to go when I'm back. Well, almost ready to go.
Tower JetBlue 2754, ready for push with X-ray.
JetBlue 2754, Washington top, pushing to the Audi, approved.
Push approved, JetBlue 2754.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting closer. 110 out of 171. So we got 60 more packs to board. Then we'll be ready to go. Did our laboratory services come in? Or have they been completed? Let's see. We just have to wait for them and then we'll be ready to go. So, yeah. Just waiting for our packs to board right now and then we'll be out of here. Out of here, yeah. $120 packs. All right, so we're making some progress. $124, so we're making some progress. Is that the... Yeah, that's the water service, so that's good. That should come into... That should connect to the airplane. This airplane really pushed back far. That's JetBlue. Is tower still on? Let's look. Yeah, DC tower's still on. So that's good. Looks like that user's using a JetBlue Fenix A320. Anyway. You can hear all the sounds going on in the background. Isn't it fun to hear this all? Ah. Anyway. Okay, did anyone else comment in chat? Alright, nope. That's okay. How many packs? 146. We're getting there. Getting there. Is that the water service? I think it is. Let's see something. Oh, we need for the boarding to be completed. Okay.
Anyone calling, I had to step out.
Is DC logging off? I don't know. At 3022 for altimeter today. Could be logging off, but I don't know. We'll watch. Is Potomac approach on? No, it isn't. Dover approach is on. I've never have seen a Dover. I've never seen Dover approach on. I know where Dover is, but it's. I'm just wondering. Dover approach. That's interesting. $160 packs.
Tower low, silver speed 55, set signature, ready to taxi with X-ray. Silver speed 55, Washington Tower High, runway 1, taxi by Kilo, Bravo, Alpha Julia, cross runway 22 at Alpha. Okay, runway 1, Kilo Bravo, Alpha Julia, cross 22 at Alpha.
I'll get our
silver speed 55.
Oh, someone spawned into my gate! Someone spawned into my gate! What in the world? Hey, okay. Man, I was here first. Okay. Who's the aircraft? I was here first, so don't look at me. Don't look at me. Okay? How do I message the pilots?
JetBlue 2754 ready to taxi.
So the 2754 runway 1 taxi by
Kilo
2 Juliet, cross runway 22 at Juliet.
Kilo 2 Juliet, cross runway 22 at
KATL
Juliet, JetBlue 2754.
I'm just, if you can go the next gate over, please. Thank you. Yeah, this Delta Airlines pilot's not supposed to be here. Well, there goes the JetBlue. This VATSIM pilot's breaking the code of conduct. So, alright, we've got all of our packs boarded. This is not my fault, guys. Look at, I've even said in chat, if they can, this guy needs to get out of my gate. Don't look at me, guys. This is not my fault. I did not park, or I parked here well before he did, so. Okay? This, not my fault. Not my problem. I find it kind of funny, though. I guess we're getting the lavatory services requested.
Speed 55, you can cross runway 22 at Alpha. Alright, we'll cross 22 at Alpha, silver speed 55. JetBlue 2754, pass behind the Gulf Stream, that's gonna be off the right side.
If I get suspended for this, this is not my fault.
Follow the Gulf Stream for JetBlue 2754.
I'm on VATSIM first. Oh my god, I'm not switching airplanes. Let me see if I can message the pilot. Hang on. How do I message them?
Silver Stream 55, 10107, runway 1, clear for takeoff. Alright, runway 1, clear for takeoff, silver speed 55. Can we take intersection echo for departure? That's approved. Alright, intersection echo, runway 01, clear for takeoff, silver speed 55.
Hang on, I'm gonna message tower. Washington Tower, Delta 850. I've got a pilot who spawned into my gate. Is it possible that you can reach out to them to ask if they can move?
Sure thing.
Thank you so much, Delta 850.
JetBlue 2754, runway 19 for me.
I swear, it's not my fault, guys. So, don't look at me, but they're breaking the code of conduct, not me. So, I'm fine to stay here. Not my fault. All right. This is so weird. I'm gonna go ahead and get our jetways disconnected. Hang on. Not my fault, guys. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I've asked the tower if they can reach out to them.
65, left 4 speed down the river, frequency change approved.
I've asked them if they can, the tower, if they can.
That's 4 speed to review curve and frequency change approved, super speed 55.
Don't look at me.
Give you a 250.
JetBlue 2074, 1010 runway 17 takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, JetBlue 2754.
At the A50, the pilot responded. He said he was getting ready to push in. Pickup center, you can see Washington Tower be closing now. I will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. I will have to close up the frequency.
Alright, I guess push at our own discretion, so... I don't know what I do, guys. They're gonna be closing tower down, so... I don't know why this pilot decided to park in my gate, so... Getting on my nerves. I mean... This is VATSIM for you guys. I mean, you got players that don't listen. I feel bad for kind of commenting on this on YouTube, but you all are witnessing it, so I can't. I hate to be like that, but you don't do that. Yeah, we're gonna push back to our right today. Let me see if they're still on. Yeah, they just locked off, so we'll be going on 122.8. Alright, so we'll go on to Unicom. Alright, let's go ahead and... No, I want to change direction, sorry. 171 packs boarded. Waiting for... This is not my fault, guys. Again, no, I don't want that. To our right today. Because they've logged off, we're gonna be, because they logged off, we will be, taxiing at our own discretion today. That's a shame that they didn't stay on for me. That's okay, though. Alright, and ignition started. Yeah, goodbye, airplane. Not my fault. You don't do that in VATSIM. That's a breach of the code of conduct. Engine 1 starting ready. I accidentally once did that, but then I left the gate because I was told to, and I probably didn't know, but I learned from that. So, yes. Hang on, let me just do something. You just don't do that, though. Okay, parking brakes are set. Is this airplane gonna push back on me? I wonder if this pilot is flying with me. Wouldn't that be funny? I don't mean to be, I don't want to be toxic, but this guy's breaking the code of conduct, and that's not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. So I'm catching something wrong here. Sorry, you can't do that. That's it. Awesome. All right, we'll go ahead and start getting our taxi lights on. Taxi lights, wing lights. Go ahead and turn off our APUs. Our seat belts and our smoking lights are on. Awesome. Go ahead and get our takeoff config ready to go. Go to our flight control. Go ahead and go to... Oh, something else we need to do as well. We need to send this to the MCDU. And we need to get our takeoff information ready to go. Holy crap, I just forgot about that. Can't forget about that. Load sheet, weather, runway 1. Calculate this. Send to MCDU. Awesome. We'll go check that out for a second. Fuel preds. Looking good. Per page. Looking good. Our trim this time is going to be 0.6 downward. .6 down. Awesome. Go ahead and set our flaps. I'm going to go ahead and switch our cameras too so that we can go to the cockpit. Okay. One final thing we need to do is set our spoilers. Make sure that they're all ready to go. I mean, look how close I push back to the structure. That's so annoying though. I can't believe. Don't tell me they're about to push back, are they? Or maybe they're boarding. I'm not sure. Okay. So we've got that. Yep. We've got that. Go ahead and got that ready to go. Put them up. Flaps 5. I think, let me just see if tower's still on. Check if they're on. If not, we will grab our pilot's discretion. All right, ATIS is on. So today we're gonna be taxiing. Okay, no DC tower. So we're gonna be, let me get our little nav map on, then we'll be ready to go. I've got to get everything ready to go here. Today we will be taxiing via Kilo 2, Juliet, and then cross runway 4. Oh wait, I'm getting a contact, DC tower. All right, 119.1. Good to see you again, DC Tower, Delta 850, requesting taxi to runway 01.
Delta 50, Washington Tower, Squawk More Charlie, runway 1, taxi by Kilo 2 Juliet, cross runway 22 at Juliet.
Taxi via Kilo to Juliet, cross, wait at runway 22 at Juliet, Delta 850. All right, let's go ahead.
Washington Tower, Brigade 5768.
We're doing 5768, Washington Tower, go ahead.
You said contact me.
Oh yes, I did. Yeah, you can just letting you know how long
Juliet.
Center, Delta, correction, Tower, Delta 1007.
Delta 1007, Washington Tower, go ahead.
You want us to contact you?
Sorry, we were just letting you know we were online.
No problem. We're ready to push. We have information. Yankee.
Delta 1007, Squawk 1 Charlie. Delta 850, Squawk 1 Charlie.
Squawk car 1 Charlie, can you give me a little bit more of specifics on how to do that, if that's possible? Delta 850.
Delta 850 in your pilot client, you should have a button in the top left that says Mode C.
Mode C, Delta 850. Mode C.
If you want to know how to do it in your plane, it should be a switch next to your transponder that says on, and it should set to TARA.
think I just did it. Delta 850. Can you check if that's correct?
Negative, not showing you. Are you doing it via your pipeline?
Delta 850, can you repeat one more time?
Okay, what you're gonna do is check your bottom pedal steel next to your transponder where you put in your squawk code, and you're gonna find the switch that says off, auto, and on. Should be a switch on, should be like the bottom right of the A320 and the bottom pedal steel. You're gonna switch it to on, and then you should also set the, should also be another thing that lets you switch it to TA/RA.
Should have set to TARA. Looks right to me. Does that look correct to you?
You still have to turn it on, so the top left button of that box, there should be a switch that says off, auto, and on.
Off, auto, and on. Delta 850, if you can give me 1 second to find it.
Okay, Ali is approved.
Delta 850, I found an off and on switch.
Delta 1007, push and start approved.
Push start approved, Delta 1007.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Delta 850, I think I found it. Does that look right to you?
Delta 850, yes, you now you can continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Delta 850. Sorry about that inconvenience. I put it on to transponder auto. Delta 850, we're waiting cross runway 22.
Delta 850, cleared you across, crossing 22 at Juliet.
Cross runway 22, taxi via Juliet, Delta 850. Okay, now I know. Maybe I did a procedure wrong. Interesting. Alright, go ahead and turn our strobes for runway crossing. Oh shoot, hang on.
And Washington Tower, Brickyard 5778. We're at gate Bravo 21, information Yankee requesting push on a kilo.
Okay.
Brigade 5768, were you looking for push?
A firm, push on kilo, Brickyard 5768.
5768, squawk 0547.
0547, Brickyard 5768.
Wind 03011, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
Go for takeoff, runway 01, Delta 850. I assume that was me because I think I'm the only one here. If I'm correct. Alright, let's go ahead and get our recording ready.
And we should be squawking normal now for Brickyard 5768.
Whoa. Alright, here we go.
Brigade 5768, push start approved, base south on kilo.
Push start approved, face up on kilo, Brickyard 5768.
Eighty knots. B1, rotate. we're up. Need to climb. Gear is coming up. Let's go ahead and begin our turn.
Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Delta 850, thank you for your service. Hope you have a great day. All right, go ahead and put autopilot on. I mean, everyone, that was a beautiful departure out of DC. That was insane. Woo! We're climbing up to 5,000 for our SID today. What did everyone think of the departure today? Check out the Alvatex radar. Let's see how we did. Oh! So close to being centered! That was insane! Woo-hoo-hoo! That was a 10! Oh my gosh. Oh, what an amazing departure that was. I'm glad I got that on tape. Alright, let's go ahead and begin climbing. Hang on, let me just check our SID right now. Hang on a second, I'm gonna be climbing via the SID today. Oops, sorry. What a departure that was. I mean, did everyone see that? That was insane. So, let me just take a look at the SID information. 5,000. How about to 5,000? All right, we'll go ahead and begin climbing. So, climb up to flight level 360 today. We're on Unicom, so go ahead. 122.8. Awesome. There's Dulles out there. What a departure that was. Insane. Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm late. How was the takeoff? It was incredible. Probably my best, one of my best in a long time. So, what's going on with you today, blind listener? How are you doing today? Okay, sorry guys. Alright, 10,000 feet, go ahead and turn off our landing lights. Huh. Let me see what I did wrong though. They want it on on. Okay, I see. Transponder mode on. Yes, we want that on. Huh, maybe I always turn on to auto, which is kind of weird. I guess they didn't track that. Alright, now I know for next time to turn that to on. Now I know. 3022 for our ascent. That was an awesome takeoff, though, I'm gonna say. Not much, just planned sweaty question watching Pilot Pete. Okay, there you go. I'm glad to hear that everything's going well. Just climbing right now. Just climbing. Are you on VATSIM? Yes, I am. I'm on VATSIM. I love VATSIM. Well, I have a bit of an issue coming out of the airport. They told me that my transponder wasn't set properly, so I had to ask the... Luckily, the tower was a bit patient with me. I can tell maybe they were getting a bit impatient, but I guess they were okay with it, so... There's Dulles down there. You all can hear the sounds coming out of the aircraft, which I assume I'm in love with the Fenix. It's insane. So, that's what's going on. Climbing up to 360 today. 360. We're up on time. I want to watch that recording now. Still climbing 18,000. This is where our standard pressure will engage. That was a fantastic takeoff. I'm gonna probably upload that here shortly. I'm currently making, not right now, but I'm in the midst of making a script for a tutorial on how to fly the Fenix. So, really looking forward to that. So yeah, that's what's going on. We are going really slow right now. The jet streams are pretty slow. We're facing against the jet streams is more of what's going on. Oops, sorry. I always like to say thank you for your service to VATSIM pilots, because I want to be nice to them. I want to acknowledge the hard work that they've done, that they do for the pilots online. So, is there any interesting news from the sim world or in real world in aviation? Well, I hear that Jacksonville is pursuing an Amazon hub in the next few years. I think that's going to be fun, because now flights coming into Jacksonville will be some cargo as well, especially with the new terminal coming to Jax Airport. The other thing I think I heard is that Delta Airlines, I might be wrong on this, but may have purchased more A350s, if I'm correct. So I'm quite shocked about that. I think that's what happened. Any other things in the sim? Well, Hayward Dallas Fort Worth Airport just came out, which looks really exciting. Hayward Dallas Fort Worth, Hayward, I don't know what other payware there is that just came out, so waiting to hear about that. You know, it's hard to tell. I had to think. Hayward Dallas Fort Worth is one thing. Did we hear anything more about other aircraft? Not sure. So Dallas Fort Worth is basically the only thing that is new. So, yeah, that's what I could say right now. Going 350. We're gonna be going very slow on this flight. It's insane. Because of the jet streams, everyone. We're facing against the jet streams. That's gonna make our flight a bit slower. We're already arriving in 1 hour and 13, so. I'm guessing we're going 380 on today's flight. There is no tower on in Atlanta, however, there will be Atlanta Center on, so we'll be, arriving in Atlanta Center here shortly. So there you go. 350 knots. Oh wow, this is insanely slow. There's Flask. What do you look for when you're deciding which new airports to buy, etc.? Well, a couple of things. I look for good quality. I look for airports that look just like real life. I look for airports that have good textures, good relevance to real life. I mean, or not relevance, reminiscence to real life. I just think that if you're getting a good payware, it needs to have a good interior, a good exterior. It needs to have good ground textures, taxiway and runway textures, and also realistic effects as well. That's what I'm expecting from a good payware. The sounds that we all observed at the airport in D.C., it was based on real life. So it's a good question. I definitely think that's a good criteria to look at. I'll summarize it again very quickly. Good quality, good ground textures, good exterior and interior, and good, whatchamacallit, and good, what is it called? I can't even think of anything else, so, yeah, that's what I think about it. We're going to be going in 350s today, that's insane. Wow. We're going to be climbing up to 360 today. I'm going to go AFK for 1 minute, everyone. I'm just going to go get something, but then we'll be back with chat. Hang on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. So we are heading really slow. Who makes these airports? Do multiple people make them based on real-life pictures and things, or does one company make them? Wow. Okay. Well, what's going on my camera, first of all? Hang on. Let's change that. Okay, to answer your question, it's a multitude of creators. Do they use real-life pictures? I'm sure they do. I don't know their process of making, but from what I've seen, one of the developers does use, they use rendering programs to develop the 3D softwares and 3D renderings of the airport and then place them into a sim file. I don't know what they call that type of file, but it definitely does exist that there are multiple creators. Do I know their processing length? I don't. I've seen pictures of one behind the scenes and they use this 3D rendering program. I mean, that's all I've seen. And that's in fact Drizzy, who we just flew out of. I just wonder, there are many creators in the World Flight Sim. There's Fly Tampa, who made Vegas. There's Drizzy, who made Newark, DC, or DCA, National, and Midway. Xcoder, who made Denver. Oh my god, that Denver scenery. AnyBuilds, who makes some pretty good sceneries as well. AnyBuilds. Orbix makes some good sceneries. I'm hearing that they're coming out with an Atlanta scenery. Can't forget about Pyrogy. They make an amazing Belfast scenery, which I've seen. I mean, it's hard for me to say. I'm gonna say that with all honesty. There are so many out there. Climbing up to 360 today. So there's a lot of whatchamacallits out there. There are many of them. Any others that I can think of? FS Dream Team, I think is what it's called. Yeah, that's about all I can think of for now. Oh yeah, Glide Slope Pro. There's another one. Yeah, there are many of them. I find that there are some better payware airports developers than others. AnyBuilds is good. Xcoder's fantastic. He's only made one airport though, so Xcoder's only made one airport. Pyrogy is fantastic. Orbix I hear okay things about. I'm not sure. Fly Tampa's okay. They made a good Vegas scenery. The interior's okay. It's not fantastic. But the scenery surrounding Vegas is, oh my gosh, amazing. The exterior and the scenery, oh my, worth every penny. Ever thought of inviting some of these designers to come on your live stream and talk about what they do and how impressed you are with their product? I have not thought about that. Actually, I've not thought about that. Maybe I could reach out to Drizzy or anyone. That would be interesting. Wow. Oh, like a mini podcast show. Huh. Well, now you're talking. Well, there you go. I could look into that. I've not thought about that. But my question is, who would be? That could be a really cool... That could be a really cool way of branching out a little bit. Alright, we're at 362 knots. I'm gonna go ahead and begin uploading my YouTube shorts, so... I've never thought about that before. That's an interesting idea. I could look into... But I'd have to figure out how to write them, though. I just gotta figure out the best way to do it. Alright, so... Let's go ahead and... begin uploading our shorts. YouTube. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and work on these guys. I'll check chat as well. So while I'm here, I've never thought about that though. That's an interesting idea. I don't know how. They respond to inquiries though, so I'll have to figure out how to reach them. Maybe if they have a website, I'll try and reach out to them. Subtitle, okay, cool. Awesome. So well done, Takeoff. Yep, perfect. Awesome. Begin uploading these. Yeah, what's going on, chat? Chat. Alright. Let me see if VATSIM's asked me to contact them. Hang on a second. Let me check where the text radar is saying. Oh, we're getting close to the radar. I mean, we are going really slow. We're going... How fast? 365 knots. So... Yeah. We're going to be going slow for a little while. Yeah. Alright, awesome. I'll be uploading the shorts onto YouTube. So we're making our way to Atlanta. We're passing west of Richmond, above Lynchburg, Virginia. So we are making our way down to Atlanta. We have 56 minutes left on our clock, so... Do we have Atlanta? No, there is no Atlanta tower or ground on. Oh, disappointing. So, yeah. That's not pretty good. Oh, okay. Well, we're at our full altitude, so we'll be flying for a little while. Is anyone rooting for the Seahawks or the Patriots for the Super Bowl this coming Sunday? Be interesting to know. Chat. But I will say though, that is an interesting thought. I will consider something. Chat. Has anyone eaten anything amazing this week? I've been drinking some smoothies. What about anything else? Has anyone have a good meal this week? I love smoothies. Love eating some sloppy Joe Mac. Alright. There you go. I'm trying to get that. There we go. Awesome. Dang, captions don't work on this. Okay. I don't know why. Never mind. Yeah, we got that. Oh, it's probably because there's not. Okay. Alright, hang on a second. What's going on? Then we'll go ahead and upload short number 2. Let's try and land smoothly tonight, everyone. That's what I want to do here. I'm going to be uploading these for a few minutes, everyone, but I'll check chat periodically, so there you go, perfect. It's a pretty slow flight today, because you have to think about it, we are going 360 knots, so that is extraordinarily slow. Hang on. Yep. Bless me. Sorry, everyone. Grab our last shorts. right. Just do these. Okay, get these attacks. Still going. Hang on a second. Let me just do a couple of things. There you go. Yeah, no. Let's see if... subtitles work, maybe? Yes, they do for this one because I spoke in it. Awesome! Perfect. Alright, awesome. So the shorts are uploaded. Go ahead and check them out. Alright. Let's see what's going on over here. Let me see if we've entered the frequency center. Oh, I mean, we just entered, so we're just going to wait and see if they contact us. I had no idea if they contact us, so we're still ways away. 362 knots, we're 44 minutes away. We're getting close to halfway completed, so we're just relaxing. What kind of questions would you ask your designer if they came on your show? I'd ask them, what's your process? What do you do to make your aircraft, your Hayward Airport successful? What is the rationale behind the airport you choose? Could be, maybe I could ask, what will some of your next Hayward airports be, I suppose? I mean, I don't know if I want to ask them those type of questions, because again, I really want to focus on very specific questions and not ask questions that the general public may ask. What's behind your process? How do you make them successful? And what was I saying as well? What is the rationale behind the airports you make? It'd be interesting to see how some of these developers make their airports. I mean, there's a developer out there called Xcoder who makes very good. Apparently, let me look. Yeah, they made. Okay, Xcoder made Denver. It's insane. Xcoder is one of the best. Golly. Xcoder Designs, one of the best payload. No, we're in, what center is this? Check the VATSIM radar, hang on a second. I mean, we're on VATSIM for this point, so we're going to be using VATSIM into Atlanta. This is Atlanta Center. There you go. Now, looks like Potomac approach came on. Okay. Okay, there's just some automatic Nightbot messages that I've placed in. Is it really snowing in Tennessee area? Oh, there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about halfway done, so it's fantastic. We're definitely halfway done now, so there you go. We're in North Carolina right now. Alright. Going 360 knots, currently flying over the southeast, middle southeast, somewhere right there. I've got to say, everyone, that departure was really successful. Probably a 10 out of 10 takeoff. I'm gonna watch it again and see how well I did in that. I mean, incredible. Keep it up. It is crazy visiting Atlanta in real life. Ooh, man. It is not precipitating in Atlanta, so we should be clear to land. Is there any wind in Atlanta, however? I'm actually curious about that. Will we have any wind coming into arrival today? Let's look at Atlanta. Hang on. Okay. Is that ATL? There you go. Yeah, interesting. Runways info. MEDAR today, right now, 310. Gusting 22 knots? Are you kidding me? We're gonna face more winds into Atlanta today. Let me check our MEDAR, our radar, MEDAR information. Again! No! Not another day like this. Alright, where's our knots? Oh man, it doesn't stay. So 1010 at 07 knots. Oh golly. If that's true, we're getting a bit of a gust today. That's gonna be a toughie to get into. So, ay. You wanna know what's funny? VATSIM hasn't contacted us. Center hasn't contacted us. So I will just wait until they contact us. So there you go. Yeah, just gonna wait and see until what happens coming into Atlanta. We've done this flight quite a few times, but I really think Atlanta's a fun airport. I can't wait to do the O'Hare to Denver 777 flight tomorrow. That's gonna be a fun one. It's only gonna be 2 hours and 10 minutes. Shouldn't be that awful at all. I'll check our winds for tomorrow. You know, interesting enough, since we are coming from O'Hare, maybe we might get a little bit of a wind push, maybe, but just barely though. It's hard to tell. So, yeah, I mean that's what I'm seeing. Does anyone have any ideas for some flights coming up soon? I mean, I'm thinking sometime soon I'm going to do Charlotte to St. Martin. How can you be sure you're on the right channel for Atlanta? I have a mini radio tuner in my airplane that says active and standby CRS. I'm on 122.8, which means Unicom. Unicom is, Unicom, think of it like a universal radio where everyone can tune on to if they're not on frequency with the particular center or tower approach or ground. It's a general frequency. I'm in center right now, but they've not contacted me. I'll hear a beep like doo -doo -doo. So I'll hear that maybe soon. I don't know why they're not contacting me. It's not my problem, it's theirs. Let me see. There we go. DC to Atlanta. Yeah, maybe they logged off. Maybe Atlanta Center logged off, did they? I think they did. So, no tower on. We'll be landing on VATSIM because it's Atlanta. I mean, I have a little radio tuner where I have a knob where I can change the first digit, let's say 122 to let's say 123 or 121 or to etc. And I can change the second digits, the second 3 numbers to whatever with the knob as well to fit the radio frequency that I'm assigned to. So it's a matter of what they want you to do, but also your ability to respond. Well, it's not that much of an ability question, but it's more of you want to respond right away. Guys, I just realized something. the pilot that decided to park at my gate, who broke the code of conduct. You're not supposed to do that in VATSIM, by the way. Just took off and is going to Atlanta. So with the A321, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just telling the frequency, hey, you can't do that. I'm telling them that's not my fault. You tell them to. I told them if they can tell them to move. So I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I asked them. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. We are getting close to Atlanta, so we can go ahead and begin getting our sending information into ATL for Atlanta. So let me brighten the screen up a little bit so I can see it a little bit more. Let's go to our perf page. Let's go to our QNH temperature today in Atlanta is going to be, let's look at windy.com. Are you going to switch over to Beyond ATC? Maybe. Might be a little bit more convenient now that I think about it, because there's no VATSIM. Let's see if there's any VATSIM on in Atlanta. No, there is no VATSIM on in Atlanta. So we'll switch over to Beyond. Alright, so let's disconnect. Go to Beyond. I'm gonna first, before I switch to Beyond, I've got to get the weather radar information for Atlanta. So we're gonna be altimeter 30.07 for ATL. Okay, so 30.07. So temperature today in Atlanta is going to be 6 degrees Celsius. That's a very clear indication of what that temperature is. Wind today is 310 at 13, gusting 22. Oh, gee. 310 at 13. Our minimums in Atlanta today, I'll check my Charfox. Charfox, where are ya? There you are. It's our Aussie, it's the Aussie 1. The Aussie 1 star today. Alright, hang on a second. Our star today is Aussie 1. Or Aussie 2, whichever it is. Okay. For the Aussie 2 star, I'm trying to read. It looks like they want us at 9,000 when we get to Flask. Where is Flask anyway? Where is Flask? Let me get our minimums figured out. So we're in cruise phase. Yes. 26 right today. 26 right, ILS or LLC. Our minimum today is going to be 1190. Okay. Awesome. There you go. There's that. We're getting close. Let me go ahead and just tune on to Beyond. Delta A50, good evening, Atlanta Center, flight level 360. Respect, transponder 3400. Identify. Hang on a second, let me just turn up my volume.
Atlanta Center, radar contact.
Awesome.
Blue Streak 5641. Contact Atlanta Center 135.35. Have a good evening.
I will keep
Contact
keeping an eye on
Atlanta Center
Atlanta
135.35.
because
Blue Streak
VATSIM can be pretty good
5641.
in Atlanta. So, yes, let's take a look. So many tabs I have open. Holy crap. Alright, we're making our way to ATL. Knots. No, that's 360. It's insane how slow we're going today.
American 823. Contact Atlanta Center 127.55.
Contact Atlanta Center 127.55. American 823. Have a good one.
We have our, we want to be at Flask at 9,000. Let me check where that is. Did we pass it? No, we already passed Flask. This is interesting. I think, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. All right. We're getting close to the top of descent, though, so this is pretty good. 360 knots. Losing distance to Atlanta, so this is pretty good. I'm looking forward to flying here right now. So, oh yeah, it's because I logged VATSIM. Okay.
Delta 850. Descend via Aussie 2 arrival. Hartsfield-Jackson, Atlanta. I landing runway 26 right. Altimeter 3007.
3007. Altimeter 3007. Landing via the Aussie 2 star arrival. Hartsfield-Jackson, Atlanta. Runway 26 landing, runway 26 right, Delta 850.
Southwest 1848. Contact Atlanta Center 125.15. Take care. Contact Atlanta Center 125.15. Southwest 1848. Have a good evening.
Currently 121 frames. This is really good.
Good evening, Atlanta Center, Delta 507, descending via Aussie 2, flight level 360.
Delta 507, Atlanta Center, radar contact.
Getting close to
Delta
descending.
850, contact Atlanta Center 134.8.
Okay. 134.8, Delta 850. Good evening, Delta 850, Atlanta Center, flight level 360, call ready for descent momentarily.
Delta 850, Atlanta Center, roger.
Atlanta Center, Endeavour 5042, descending via Aussie 2, flight level 340.
Endeavour 5042, Atlanta Center, radar contact.
Our altitude's ready.
Jazz 619, contact Atlanta 127.9er.
Our approach is correct.
Contact Atlanta, Jazz 619.
This should be pretty good getting into Atlanta today.
Spirit Wings Tree 70, contact Atlanta Center 133.6.
Center on 133.6, Spirit Wings Tree 70.
American 1436, contact Atlanta Center 127.5, take care.
Contact Atlanta Center 127.5, American 1436.
Getting close to top of descent. Let's see where our distance is too. Let's go our perf page. 8 distance, so we want to remain here. Delta 850, requesting ready for descent. Did I really forgot to turn the seatbelt off?
Delta 850, roger, say new altitude.
Delta 850, 4,000 feet.
Delta 850, you broke up.
Oh, come on.
Say again altitude.
Watch your ears, everyone. Delta 850, 4,000 feet. That is my frustration.
Delta 850, you broke up. Say again altitude.
Even though I yelled loud in the microphone, it still doesn't take me. Ay, ay, ay. 329er.
Request flight level 329er.
I'm sorry, everyone, okay?
Delta 850.
I apologize if that hurt everyone's ears.
Delta 850, enable your
I'm
flight is to the
frustrated with
southwest
Beyond
and flight
at
level
times.
329er is
One
an odd
Gaming,
numbered
how's
flight
it
level.
going?
Please pick an even altitude.
Okay. Beyond, I'm just not going to listen to you, okay? Let's go ahead and begin our descent. There you go, 4,000 feet. Awesome. I'm just not going to listen to you. Okay, my VATSIM says connect. Awesome.
Delta 850, enable your flight is to the southwest and flight level 329er is an odd numbered flight level. Please pick an even altitude.
Yeah.
Cancel altitude change, Delta 850.
Everyone
Delta
okay from that?
850, roger. Altitude change request canceled.
I won't do that again, but I'm just showing a little bit of my frustration of Beyond, because it's not listening to me. Yikes, Beyond, come on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go AFK for one moment before we begin our arrival into Atlanta, so I'll be right back in 1 minute, or 1 or 2 minutes.
Atlanta Center, Delta 507, descending via Aussie 2, flight level 359er.
Delta 507, Atlanta Center.
Atlanta Center, Blue Streak 5641. Good evening, 15,100 feet.
Blue Streak 5641, Atlanta Center, copy. Blue Streak 5641, contact Knoxville approach 122.905.
Contact Knoxville approach, Blue Streak 5641.
American 823, contact Atlanta Center 133.6.
Center on 133.6, American 823. Have a good one.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back.
Atlanta Center, Delta 2735, descending via Aussie 2, flight level 340. Delta 2735, Atlanta Center.
We are going extremely slow right now. Winds are extreme today. Woo! Getting what in the world's going on? Oh my gosh. Are we not on live weather? So weird.
Atlanta Center, Delta 2669. Good evening, descending via Aussie 2, flight level 367. Delta 2669, Atlanta Center, roger.
Getting close to Atlanta. That's a shame that I forgot to do the seatbelts. Did I not set our standard pressure? Oh my gosh. Hang on 1 second. What's the... Hang on. Windy says 3007. Oh crap, hang on. Good, okay.
Endeavor 5042, contact Atlanta Center 127.5.
Should have been doing that at descent, so...
Contact Atlanta Center 127.5, Endeavor 5042.
21,000. Alright, not as many clouds as the other day ago, so that's good, at least. We're at 20,500 feet, setting down to 4,000 right now. There you go. Let's hope today I can make up
Delta 2690, contact Atlanta 127.9er.
Do better than a 180.
Contact Atlanta,
Fenix.
Delta 2690,
Fenix
see
A320.
you.
All right, 19,000.
Delta 850, contact Atlanta Center 127.5.
127.5. 127.5, Delta 850. I just hope we aren't too off profile. We'll be okay, I think. Delta 850, Atlanta Center, flight level 176, descending to 4,000 feet.
Delta 850, Atlanta Center, copy.
I think we'll be okay. Let's see if VATSIM's on in Atlanta right now.
Atlanta Center, Envoy 3692.
Ground is
Flight
on.
level 300.
They're not going to clear in Atlanta. Oh, wait, that's Charlotte. Never mind.
Envoy 3692, Atlanta Center, radar contact.
Yeah, Atlanta's not on. Oh, wow. And we're going to use Beyond for the rest of the flight, looks like. So I think we'll be on profile. So looking good for us. We've got an hour and 15 minutes.
Endeavor 5042, contact Atlanta 127.9er.
Contact Atlanta, Endeavor 5042.
We'll make it on time, don't worry. Alright, we're gonna do it good in Atlanta today. Let's hope this all goes well today. 20 feet, 2 flare out, 2 red, 2 white.
Good evening, Atlanta Center, Delta 507, descending via Aussie 2, flight
We'll be
level
all right.
183.
We'll be on profile.
Delta 507, Atlanta Center, good evening.
Alright, what are we doing? Alright, 12,000 feet. Awesome.
Delta 850, contact Atlanta 127.9er.
127.9er. 127.9er, Delta 850. I should say 850.
Atlanta, Delta 307 Heavy, good evening. 10,400 with information Alpha.
Delta 307 Heavy Atlanta. Good evening. Altimeter 3007, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 26 right.
Oh, come on.
Altimeter 3007, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 26 right. Delta 307 Heavy.
Delta 850, Atlanta radar, flight level 10,000 feet, climbing down to 4,000 feet. Descending 4,000 feet, I mean.
Delta 307 Heavy, Atlanta. Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 26 right.
Expect radar vectors. ILS runway 26 right. Delta 307 Heavy.
Delta 307 Heavy. Fly present heading. Descend maintain 8,000 feet. Altimeter 3007. Vectors for the approach.
Fly present heading, descend maintain 8,000 feet. Altimeter
We're going into Atlanta here in a
3007.
minute,
Delta
so
307 Heavy.
10,000 feet. We're descending on arrival.
Delta 307 Heavy. Fly present heading. Descend maintain 5,000 feet.
Fly present heading, descend maintain 5,000 feet. Delta 307 Heavy.
Around 250 knots.
Delta 2690. 7 miles from Bamboo. Turn right. Heading 245. Maintain 2,700 until established on the final
For us,
approach
we don't
course.
need to
Cleared
get that
ILS
to
runway
There's no
26
need.
right. Turn right. Heading 245. 2,700 until established. Cleared ILS runway 26 right. Delta 2690.
There we go. We're on profile.
Delta 850 Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Delta 850
Oh my
Atlanta.
God.
Good evening.
Expect the
Altimeter
ILS
3007.
right.
Expect the ILS runway 26 right via Haynes.
Expect the 26 right arrival via Haynes, altimeter 3007, Delta 850 Heavy. Or sorry, Delta 850. Why did I say it like that? Jeez. Hang down to 8,000 feet.
Atlanta. Delta 507. Good evening. 12,300. We have Alpha.
Delta 507 Atlanta. Good evening. Altimeter 3007. Expect the ILS runway 26 right via Haynes.
Altimeter 3007. Expect the ILS runway 26 right via Haynes. Delta 507.
Delta 2690. Contact Atlanta 119.1. Contact Tower 119.1.
Hi there,
Delta
Alpha.
2690.
Tower.
Delta 307 Heavy. Descend and maintain 3,000.
No Atlanta on, so...
Descend and maintain 3,000. Delta 307 Heavy.
Endeavor 5042. Cleared direct Haynes. Cross Haynes at or above 5,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 26 right.
Cleared direct Haynes. Cross Haynes at or above 5,000
Coming in
feet.
for a straight
Cleared
ILS.
ILS runway 26 right.
To
Endeavor
ATL.
5042.
Very good.
Endeavor 5042. Contact Atlanta 119.1.
Over to Tower 119.1. Endeavor 5042.
Oh, I'm
Delta
ready to see what
307
happens.
Heavy. Turn right. Heading 190.
Hi, we're approaching final approach, so this is great.
Turn right, heading
We'll be down
190.
in Atlanta
Delta
here in the next few
307
minutes.
Heavy.
We'll be down on the ground. I would also like to see
Atlanta, Delta
what
2735,
gate they use in real life,
12,200
so
with
I'll
information
check
Alpha.
out. We're descending down to 5,000.
Delta 2735
DC to Atlanta.
Altimeter 3007.
It's down.
Expect the ILS runway 26 right via Haynes. Altimeter 3007. Expect the ILS runway 26
We're
right
down to
via Haynes.
253
Delta
knots.
2735.
Let's get our LS on for our glide slope.
Delta 307 Heavy. Descend maintain 2,700 feet.
Descend maintain 2,700 feet. Delta 307 Heavy.
We're going to be getting a bit of a gust today coming in on final, so I hope so.
Delta 307 Heavy. 2 miles from Bamboo. Turn right. Heading 245. Maintain 2,700 until established. Cleared ILS
7,000
runway
feet.
26 right.
Got it. I think
Turn
I see
right,
where I'm
heading
gonna be.
245. 2,700 until established.
Chat, what's up?
Cleared ILS runway 26
We're going to be
right.
landing in Atlanta
Delta
here in a moment.
307 Heavy.
All right, so we're coming on 6,700 feet at the beginning of the air. We're turning on for final.
Delta 2669. Good evening. 11,600. We have Alpha.
All right, we're going to be going down to 220 knots.
Delta 307 Heavy. Contact Atlanta 119.1. See you.
Over to Tower 119.1, Delta 307 Heavy.
Delta 850.
ahead,
Cleared direct
establish
Haynes.
localizer.
Cross Haynes at or above 5,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 26 right.
Go ahead and head down to 3,000. What did they say? Clear direct Haynes, cross Haynes at or above 5,000. Cleared ILS 26 right. Delta 850.
Delta 2669 Atlanta. Altimeter 3007. Expect the ILS runway 26 right via
Some
Haynes.
clouds coming in. Oh boy.
Altimeter
Make sure that all the
3007.
call-outs
Expect the
are on.
ILS
Yeah.
runway 26 right via Haynes.
Settings.
Delta 2669.
Sim settings. Call outs.
Atlanta, Southwest
We want
1400,
those.
10,000
That's
feet
critical.
with the numbers.
Alright, awesome.
Southwest 1400 Atlanta. Good evening. Altimeter 3007. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 26 right.
That's critical.
Altimeter
We need those on.
3007. Expect
Call
radar
outs.
vectors for
Alright.
ILS runway
All on,
26 right.
perfect.
Southwest 1400.
Alright, we're gonna be at Haynes at 5,000.
Southwest 1400. Fly present heading. Descend and maintain 5,000.
to our
Altimeter 3007. Vectors for the approach.
Fly present heading. Descend and maintain 5,000.
This could go well, we don't know yet,
Altimeter
so-
3007. Southwest 1400.
Looks like glide slope is starting to establish here in a moment. Not inside of the runway just yet, so we'll be getting close. Got this. Let's head down to 200 knots. 210.
Delta 507. Cleared direct Haynes. Cross Haynes at or above 5,000 feet.
210.
Cleared ILS runway 26 right.
Cleared direct Haynes. Cross Haynes at or above 5,000 feet. Cleared ILS
There is
runway
cloud
26 right.
coverage coming into this
Delta
airport.
507.
Insane. We've got localizer
Delta
established.
850. Contact Atlanta
Checklist, we got
119.1.
our taxi lights coming on. Runway lights. Taxi lights. Wings are on. Good. Seatbelts are on. Gear is up currently. Auto brakes on medium. Spoilers are armed. Checked. Awesome. They're armed. I can see the white line. Awesome.
Delta 850. Contact Atlanta 119.1.
119.1. Delta 850. All right, let's go ahead and head down to 180. 190, 185 knots. Get our glide slope established. Go ahead and get our flaps down. Oh, we should have had them down a little while ago. Woo! A bit late on that, but okay, we'll be fine. Cannot land without flaps. That would not be good. All right, inside of the runway. Go down to 160. Delta 850, good evening Atlanta Tower, on final for runway 26 right. All right, 2,500 feet, we want to put our whatchamacallits down.
Delta 850, Atlanta. Continue.
Continue, okay. Gonna head down to our final approach speed. Go ahead and put our gear down. Final flaps coming down.
Delta 850, Atlanta, continue.
Continue, Delta 850. Awesome. All right, so we're on established for final.
Delta 507, ILS runway 26 right.
So let's go ahead and get ready.
Endeavor 5042, exit next available taxiway.
Go ahead and turn down.
Exit next available taxiway, Endeavor 5042.
Delta 507, Atlanta, continue.
Gears down, spoilers are armed.
Delta 507.
We're doing pretty good.
1,000.
Endeavor 5042.
We're not close enough, I believe.
121.9er. Have a good evening.
Ground 121.9er, Endeavor 5042.
Hang on.
Have a good one.
Not good, not good. Ooh. Ready? Go ahead and record.
Delta 850. Wind tree 15 at 1 tree. Gust 22. Runway 26 right, clear to land.
Okay, we are cleared. Clear to land, runway 26 right, Delta 850. Ooh, we can feel the wind kicking in a little bit.
Atlanta, Southwest 1400, ILS runway 26 right.
Bit low.
500.
Level it off a little bit. There you go.
Southwest 1400, Atlanta, continue.
Wilco, Southwest 1400.
300.
You can feel the wind kicking in. Whew.
Minimum
Come down a little bit.
100.
Atlanta, Delta 2669, ILS runway 26 right.
20. Retard. 7. 5.
Delta 2669, Atlanta, continue.
Felt okay.
Wilco, Delta 2669.
Definitely below 100 though. Felt okay.
Delta 850, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, Delta 850.
Atlanta, Delta 2735, ILS runway 26 right.
So, let's check chat.
Delta 2735.
What did we get today according to
Atlanta,
landing rate monitor?
continue.
Oh my god, 72!
Roger, Delta 2735.
Alright! Best landing in Atlanta so far. Wow! Felt really good, it did. Where did we touch down? Yeah, I mean, it felt okay. It was right after the fifth, right after the fifth square. So, I mean, a tiny bit late, but not too bad.
Wind tree 15
That was
at
a
1
good
tree.
landing in Atlanta
Gust
today.
22, runway
A bit
26
late,
right,
but not
clear
too
to land.
terrible. I'm gonna be at an 8.5.
Runway 26 right, clear to land. Delta 507.
Actually, we're gonna go ahead and taxi this way. Just realized.
Delta 850, contact ground 121.9er.
121.9er, Delta 850. Delta 850, Atlanta ground, requesting taxi to Sun Gate.
Traffic.
I don't understand what traffic though. Hang on. We're gonna
Delta
pause here.
850, welcome to Hartsfield-Jackson, Atlanta I. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
What gate did they park in today? Let me check something. Hang on. Good job. Great score. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 72 in Atlanta. That was really good. I'm guessing the alpha gates. Let's check. Eight.
Delta 850, welcome to Hartsfield-Jackson, Atlanta I. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
Gate 810.
Request gate Alpha 10, Delta 850.
Delta 850, gate Alpha 10 taxi at pilot's discretion.
Taxi at pilot's discretion, Delta 850.
Delta 493, contact Atlanta 125.325, see you.
Contact tower 125.325.
I wonder if I can change the gate. Well, it's too late, so...
Delta
Alright, we're in Atlanta, everyone.
Taxi at pilot's discretion.
It's kind of disappointing that I was a tiny bit after the 5th square, but hey, 72. I'm proud of it. Very well done. Very good in Atlanta last night.
At Charlie 55, request pushback and engine start.
Delta 2464, Atlanta, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north, Delta 2464.
Delta 2179, gate Bravo 29er, request pushback. Delta 2179, Atlanta, pushback approved. Face north. Pushback approved, face north, Delta 2179. Southwest 1400, gate Delta 29er, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Wow, you're going a bit fast. Hang on a
Gate
second.
Delta 29er taxi at my discretion. Southwest 1400.
Delta 1251, gate Alpha 26, request pushback and engine start.
Delta 1251, Atlanta, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
I like this taxi line. It's pretty cool.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north, Delta 1251.
72 in Atlanta. That was amazing. It would have been more ideal to touch... Like, it was right after the 5th square. It was very early part of it. Close to the 4th square. But it was it's definitely acceptable, though. I think that's...
Delta 507, cross runway 26 left. Continue taxi via...
Cross runway 26 left. Continue taxi.
Am I going to save this flight? Yes.
Delta 507.
I'm having very good luck with the Fenix, guys.
Delta 2464, request taxi.
So, I guess...
Delta 2464, runway 26 left. Taxi at pilot's discretion.
Well,
Runway 26 left. My discretion.
I don't know what
Delta
to do.
2464.
Southwest 1400, cross runway 26 left. Continue taxi via...
Cross 26 left. Continue via Southwest 1400.
Go ahead and turn our
Delta
ATs on.
2735, gate Delta 26 taxi at pilot's discretion.
Gate Delta 26 taxi at my discretion. Delta 2735.
Delta 2179, taxi for departure. Delta 2179, runway 26 left. Taxi at pilot's discretion.
I think what I'll do is I'll...
Runway 26 left, my discretion. Delta 2179.
Delta 1251, ready to taxi to the active.
Delta 2735, cross
I'm
runway
just going to have
26
to wait
left.
for this airplane to taxi.
Continue taxi via.
They got no taxi lights on. They should be...
Continue via Delta 2735.
Delta 1251, runway 26 left.
There you go.
Taxi at pilot's discretion.
Runway 26 left. My discretion, Delta 1251.
Oh, it felt great.
Delta
72.
2527, gate Alpha 27, request pushback.
That's I think that about ties my record. Did a pretty good job flaring.
2527, Atlanta, pushback approved.
If I was a bit lower,
Face
I
north.
think everything would have gone a little bit smoother.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north, Delta 2527.
Definitely acceptable, though. I think it's good. Alright, here we go.
Delta 2179, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic. Delta 2179.
Delta 2179, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Delta 2179.
Delta 2669, gate Delta 15, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Gate Delta 15 taxi at my discretion. Delta 2669.
Here's A10. Definitely a good landing into Atlanta today, folks. It's a tad bit disappointing that it was on the 5th square, like right after the 5th square, but I mean, it's not terrible. It's definitely, I'd say it's probably one of my better ones I've had recently, so very good. I'm doing really well with the Fenix right now. Alright, let this keep going, keep going, keep going. So
Delta
let it...
2527, request taxi to the active.
Delta 2527, runway 26 left, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Let me see how we did. Hang on
Runway
a second.
26 left. My discretion, Delta 2527.
Delta 2464.
Actually, we are
Contact
very
Atlanta
close.
125.325. Have a good one.
Keep going, keep
Contact
going.
tower 125.325, Delta 2464.
Perfect. There we are. Parking brake is on. Jet engines can come off. Welcome to Atlanta. We are down, everyone. We're at the gate.
All aircraft be
Very good
advised,
flight today.
information Bravo now current. Altimeter 3007.
A bit too far, but they didn't give me a parking meter. That's the funny thing. Or maybe it was hidden, I'm not sure. So, I don't know what to say about that. That ain't my issue. Alright, here is the gate. Alright, very good. Go ahead and put our beacon off. Turn our beacon off. Turn our wing off as well. Welcome everyone to Atlanta. We'll go ahead and end our flight on Alphatex. Yeah, we'll take a look. One, two, three. It definitely was legal though. Definitely was. Let's take a look. Our average was 165, but let's take a look and see if it's a bit lower. 164, there you go. Now we're at 239 hours of flight time.
Delta 2179.
So there you go. There goes the Southwest. They're descending really high.
Endeavor 5127. Gate Delta 42. Request.
All right, we'll take a look at the flight info.
Endeavor
180 and
5127,
72. That's
Atlanta,
pretty good.
Pushback approved.
It's funny that I did better on the
Face
Fenix
north.
and not the iFly. So, let me go to my
Pushback approved. Face north. Endeavor 5127.
my sources. Oh shoot, I didn't turn on my. Whoops. Okay. window capture. We're gonna do all the text. Take a look. Yeah, I hear you, Phoenix. Just give me a second, everyone. I'm gonna figure out what's going on with the buttons going on. Ground services.
Contact
Open
tower
what
125.325,
Oh, the cargoes, I
Delta
see.
1251. Have a good one.
Alright. Let's take a look at the Alvatex results. So, let's take a look. So here we go. First square, second square, third square, fourth square. Like right after the fifth square, it was really close. I mean, it's legal though, so that's very good. I would say it's probably -1 point on that. Landing rate and speed were okay. -0.5 point for the speed. -0.5 point for the tiniest bit off center. I'm giving it an 8. It's pretty good. And we definitely, we definitely got off at the right area, Bravo 3. So I'm proud of that. It's fantastic. I like it. We'll take a look at landing rate monitor. See what they gave me. LRM says 72 with 128 knots. I'd say Alvatex is probably more realistic in this sense. So, yes, very good, very good. Let's see how we do with the 777 tomorrow. 72? Hey, that's awesome. That's pretty good. I'm getting better scores. I think the 3 red, 2 red, 2 white can be a challenge. But I'm getting there. Good job, great flight. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow as well. Thank you for watching.
Contact tower
All right.
Delta
Let's keep looking.
2527. Take care.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm impressed. I liked it. Let's go back to sim. I will say that I enjoyed the landing. I thought it was really good. Except for the fact where I touched down a tiny bit late. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. It was absolutely legal. So, very good. So, I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of it. And that was almost a 10 out of 10 departure out of DCA. So, oh gosh, that was amazing. Probably the smoothest DCA departure I've had in a long time. So, there you go. Let's see how far we are with deboarding. Are we even deboarding right now? Yeah, 35 passengers deboarded. So, there you go. Proud of it, though. Did we not put our flaps up? I thought we did. You know, why that didn't happen? It's because I'm so used to using the other controls. For the Fenix, I'm not sure why the honeycomb's not well optimized at times. So, yeah, that's disappointing. We'll go ahead and put our ground power unit on, so GPU, so we don't have to. Turn some things off.
Frontier Flight 1101, Gate Delta 44, taxi at pilot's discretion. Gate Delta 44 taxi at my discretion. Frontier Flight 1101.
56 packs deboarded. Very
Skyway
good.
3978
We didn't even play the landing,
Gate
so
Delta 34. Request pushback and engine start.
that's okay.
SkyWest 3978, Atlanta.
It was
Pushback
really
approved.
good. The landing, I
Face
thought.
north.
Let's watch it again. I'm gonna watch it again to see
Pushback
how I
and
did.
engine start approved.
I
Face north.
probably
Skyway
floated a little bit,
3978.
however, it actually wasn't too bad.
Frontier Flight 1101.
Not the worst. I definitely,
Cross runway
Robinimi,
26
I
left.
felt a little bit upset about,
Continue taxi via.
you know, how hard it was. Yeah, we came in at 2 red, 2 white. Caught it on time.
Runway 26 left. Continue taxi via.
I realized
1101.
we were a bit high coming into the runway.
Endeavor 5127. Contact Atlanta 125.325. Have a good evening.
Contact Tower 125.325. Endeavor 5127.
But definitely not
Delta
bad.
2136.
Definitely not bad at all.
Charlie Tree 6 taxi at pilot's discretion.
I could feel the wind coming into
Gate
Atlanta.
Charlie Tree 6 taxi at my discretion. Delta 2136.
Let's see what's going on. How far are we from deboarding? 75 out of 171, so we done in 100 packs.
Request taxi to the active.
So, yeah. I liked it. I liked it. Let me just...
SkyWest 3978. Runway 26 left.
I was a
Taxi
fan
at
of that. I
pilot's
thought it was
discretion.
pretty good. 80 packs.
Runway 26
Very good.
left. Taxi my discretion. SkyWest 3978.
I can't wait to do the Denver flight tomorrow. 72. I'm impressed.
SkyWest 3978. Hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic. SkyWest 3978.
Watching it again.
SkyWest 3978. Continue taxi.
But I will give myself a bit of credit.
Continue taxi. SkyWest
I don't think
3978.
I overflared it, but I think I applied the flaring at the around the right time. I think I overheld it, however. So in other words, I think I floated it a little bit too much, but not that bad. It's like a little bit over the fifth square. It's not terribly over it. So
American 763. Gate Tango 10.
it was
taxi at
legal.
pilot's
Oh yes,
discretion.
absolutely.
Gate Tango 10 taxi at my discretion. American 763.
I gave it a B. It's not bad. Like a B minus. Like anything a B minus for a landing is good.
5039 at gate Delta 41.
Landings are very hard.
Pushback and engine
You have
start.
to really focus on it. You have to get down on time as well. With Denver Exported scenery tomorrow night, it shouldn't be that bad. I just have to really focus on the 777. So, all right, 100 passengers deboarded,
Pushback
so
approved.
very good.
Face north. Endeavor 5039.
Yeah, it's just gonna take some focus. Don't worry, you'll be all right. I can't wait to fly the 777 tomorrow night out of O'Hare to Denver. All right, I can get that.
Delta 2360. Gate Delta Tree. Taxi at pilot's discretion.
Gate Delta Tree taxi at my discretion. Delta 2360.
Okay, perfect. Get that uploaded here
Endeavor
shortly.
5039. Request taxi to the active.
Awesome.
Endeavor 5039. Runway 26 left. Taxi at pilot's discretion.
122 out of 171
My discretion.
passengers.
Endeavor 5039.
Fantastic, everyone. This is going to be I think tomorrow night we're going to have some good flights coming into, what is it called? We're going to have some good flights coming into Denver tomorrow night. I cannot wait to land in the Excoder scenery for the second time. So that's going to be fun. So yeah, I'm very excited.
SkyWest 3978. Contact Atlanta 125.325. See you.
Over to Tower 125.325, SkyWest 3978, see you.
Delta 2360, cross runway 26 right. Continue taxi via. Hold short runway 26 left.
Cross runway 26 right. Continue taxi via. Hold short runway 26 left, Delta 2360.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everyone enjoyed this flight from Atlanta, or sorry, from Washington, D.C. to Atlanta. Thank you all so much for watching today. It's been a pleasure. Tomorrow, I will be doing a flight from O'Hare to Denver in the United Airlines 777. I hope you all have enjoyed this flight, and this weekend I will be gone. I will be away, and then we'll be going to Disney World. Yay! Which I'm very excited for. So, thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, it's been a pleasure being your pilot today, and as always, we'll see you all in the next flight. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.